We study history as a means of learning from past mistakes or for lessons that lead to innovative advancement of the human race. But there are some historical phenomena that baffle us even with the scientific advancements of the 21st century. We've compiled a list of the top 10 most fascinating ancient mysteries in history. Number 10. The Death of King Tut. The Boy King's burial chamber was discovered in 1922 and was described as the greatest archaeological find of all time. There are multiple theories as to how the Golden King died, ranging from a traumatic chariot incident to murder. X-rays have revealed a piece of bone lodged in the king's skull, citing a possible cause of death, but we still don't know enough to say for sure. Number 9. Saksaywaman. This 11th century architectural marvel of Cusco, Peru, is constructed by boulders that fit together so perfectly without mortar that not even a sheet of paper will pass between them. There are many theories on how the Inca managed to build Tris, including that the stones had been softened by a mysterious plant liquid, or that they were made malleable by the heat of the sun and multiple mirrors. Number 8. The Screaming Mummy. In 1881, a mummy discovered in Deir el-Bahari, Egypt, did not seem to be mummified in accordance with the practices of its time. The body had no identifying name, it was wrapped in sheepskin, and when its wrappings were removed, archaeologists discovered that the mummy's face was contorted in a silent scream. The body was buried alongside Ramses II, Seti I, and Thutmose III, and is therefore assumed to be of royal lineage. Perhaps he was a foreign prince who died in Egypt. Or could he have been part of a plot to kill his father Ramses III and assume the throne? Number 7. The Lost City of Atlantis. Somewhere between fact and myth, the lost city of Atlantis has long been believed to be an advanced, utopic society with the means of exacting world peace. Over the last century, oceanographers have claimed to have found clues to the sunken subcontinent all over the Atlantic by unearthing strange rock formations or discovering ancient carvings along the ocean floor, but have never been able to prove these theories. Number 6. Stonehenge. Yet another monolithic mystery on our list, Stonehenge has baffled archaeologists for centuries. The structure is thought to have been erected around 5,000 years ago, and besides not knowing how, experts are not sure why it was built either. Number 5. Gobekli Tepe. Dating back roughly 11,000 years, archaeologists say this monument, built in the Age of Stone, may actually be one of the world's first temples. The site is made remarkable by the many ornate animal carvings in the stone pillars, done in an age before civilizations were known to have metal tools or even pottery, and may provide clues as to the historical progression of the human race. Number 4. Easter Island. Named to commemorate the day Jacob Roggeveen docked in the bay, the island's great mystery is the presence of over 200 gigantic Moai statues. Each statue is 14 feet 6 inches and weighs up to 14 tons. No one knows why or how the statues were constructed, nor how the original settlers were able to transport the massive blocks of stone around the island. Number 3. The Nazca Lines. The Nazca Lines are a series of geoglyphs that span up to 370 meters in length. Scholars believe these glyphs date back to 500 BC and suggest that they may have to do with measuring rainfall, but have no conclusive evidence to be certain. Number 2. The Tomb of Antony and Cleopatra. Was there ever such a pair of lovers in all of history as Antony and Cleopatra? Following their defeat at the Battle of Actium in 31 BC, the two sought refuge in Egypt, and it is uncertain whether they died by murder or by suicide. Allegedly, Octavian allowed them the right of a proper burial, but there are different reports of their final resting place. Some reports suggest that they were buried in Alexandria, and others that they may have been buried at the Temple of Osiris. Their bodies have never been found. Number 1. The Shroud of Turin. The Shroud of Turin is a 14-foot length of linen cloth that bears an image of a bearded man. The shroud has been the subject of fierce debate, as many hold the belief that it is the burial shroud of Jesus of Nazareth. The cloth has been carbon dated with inconclusive results. Some evidence suggests that the shroud could indeed be the burial cloth of a crucified man, but there are plenty of historical claims that seem to argue that the image on the shroud itself is just a painting. As usual, thanks for watching. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button to see more awesome Top 10 clips. We come out with Top 10 videos just for you every week. Be sure to like this clip and leave a comment. Then feel free to go ahead and check out one of our other Top 10 videos that you see on the screen right now. You can also now follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Google+, and other social media platforms.